Explaining an ellipse centered at 0, 0. The third conic section is an ellipse. Recall that a circle is when a plane slices through a cone. That plane is parallel to the base of the cone. An ellipse is formed when that plane is not parallel to the base. Therefore, a circle is actually a more specific version of an ellipse. By definition, an ellipse is the set of all points such as the sum of the distance from two fixed points called foci. The plural of focus is constant. So this is how it looks like when graphing the horizontal major axis and vertical major axis. So this is our equation of an ellipse. Horizontal, x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared is equal to 1. Major axis is the x-axis with the length 2a. Minor axis is the y-axis with length 2b. Next is the vertical. X squared over b squared plus y squared over a squared is equal to 1. Major axis is the y-axis with a length 2a. Minor axis is the x-axis with length 2b. So this is the two important facts. A is always greater than B. If they are equal, we have a circle. The foci, vertices, and co-vertices relate through a version of the Pythagorean theorem. C squared is equal to A squared minus B squared. Here's an example of ellipse centered at origin or 0, 0. Example 1. X squared over 25 plus y squared over 9 is equal to 1. Dito sa part na to, kinuha ko na yung A at B nila. I-squared mo lang kung ano yung nakalagay na given dun sa baba. Then, makukuha mo na yung letter A and B nila. Next is the C. Gayahin lamang ang formula na nilagay ko. Mali lang ako sa part na yan kasi dapat is C squared is equal to A squared minus B squared. Napagbaliktad ko lang siya pero tama naman yung nilagay kong given. So, yun lang. Compute mo lang siya, then i-squared mo para makuha ang sagot. Then, ang C natin is 4. Next is graphing. Let's graph. Yan, gumamit na ako ng ruler dito para madali natin siyang malagyan ng lines. Next, lalagyan lang natin siya ng mga lines para malaman natin yung x and y's niya. Yan, bilang lang tayo ng 5 para makuha natin ang vertex or V natin. Ayan. Lalagyan natin siya sa pang-5. Yan ang V natin. Yan, itong V1 and V2. Sorry. Next is the co-vertex. Bilang tayo ng 3. Yan, 1, 2, 3. Then, dot lang natin siya. After that, kukunin na natin yung yan, zoom in pa natin yan. Ayan na siya. After that, kukunin natin yung focus natin. Mula dun sa simula ng V or yung mula sa center, bilang tayo ng 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then, dito ang focus natin. Kabila din. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yun. sulat na natin yung kanilang coordinates, V1, V2. Ilalagay na natin kung ano yan. Okay. After mailagay ng coordinates, is pwede na natin siyang bilugan or lagyan ng guhit. So ito ay horizontal. Dahil pinakita dun sa graph natin na pahiga siya. Okay, next. Dito naman sa part na to, na-compute ko na yung A, B, C, and C nya. Ang gagawin na lang natin is ika-graph. So, ayan. Magguguhit na tayo ng ating line ulit. Gamit ang aking roller. Dito nga sa part na to is dinirekta ko na ang vertex and co-vertex niya. So, nilagyan ko na siya ng dots and lines. And nilevel ko na din kung saan ang V1 at V2 niya. Yan, nilagyan ko na siya ng dot. Inuna ko siya before ilagay yung mga coordinates niya. Next is yung co-vertex natin. Yan, dyan sa gitna. Next naman is yung focus, which is 5.2. Bilang lang ng 5.2 doon. Then, dot. Yan. Doon natin siya malagay na. Ganun din sa baba. Dot, then then after that, nilagyan ko na kung ano yun, yung focus natin. And then next, sulat na natin kung ano yung V1, V2, CV1, CV2, focus natin. After may lagay lahat ng coordinates, pwede na natin siyang bilugan. And pinapakita sa graph natin na ito ay vertical. Hindi ko na siya naisulat kasi wala na akong time.